Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. Is it worth the hype? It depends. I personally enjoyed this book a lot, but there were some things that dragged out for me. If you're someone who reads a ton of fantasy or a ton of fantasy romance, you have probably seen a lot of tropes play out, and you're going to be able to anticipate a lot of the twists that are revealed in this book. But I love the action. I love the banter. The dialogue was fantastic. I love the dynamic between the Guardian and Odessa. And it was just really cool seeing a different take on monsters, how they could have come about. I enjoy slow burn romance. I love monster hunting. I love when there's high stakes and no character feels safe. You get all of those elements in this book. I think one of Devney Perry's strengths is how she depicts characters. Here we have Princess Odessa, who, despite being the eldest daughter in this kingdom, so she should be the heir, she is treated like the reject princess. She's highly incompetent and clumsy, and that was kind of refreshing to see on page. A lot of stories lately show, I don't want to use the term Mary Sue, but very capable characters who just develop skills very quickly, and we got to see her struggle and struggle and struggle. Where the story dragged was there was a lot of time spent in these camps and villages where she was trying to figure out mysteries behind certain things and spy work. You, the reader, get a sense of what's going on, so it does take a while for those things to pay off, and you're just sitting there anticipating it, and that's what I didn't like. If you're not a big fan of cliffhangers, you're gonna get a cliffhanger at the end of this book, but I will say that I love the direction that this story is going, and I am going to pick up the second book when that comes out. Now, I have to mention this because I'm a huge John Wick fan. I love Derek Kolstad and his writing. With John Wick, you have this very minimal style of storytelling that tells so much about the world and how high the stakes are, and I'm excited to see how those storytelling elements are going to be applied to Shield of Sparrows for the adaptation. So super pumped there. But if you have read this book, what did you think? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Is it overhyped? Was it good? Is it about what you expected? Let me know what you think.